Alright everyone, this is Zero Budget Geek and welcome back to Friday Night Magic Duels, the show where I misplay decks created by the community. In this episode we're taking a look at a deck that I call Fatal Genius. This deck was created by Othesemo of the Magic Duels subreddit, and he says this is a rank 40 Esper slash Grixis control deck. So I've decided to take this deck for a spin. Let's go ahead and see how this deck is put together. So pretty much a standard control deck. Lots of removal to deal with what your opponent has, and then you want to pull out some big finishers. So we start off with 3 Fatal Push, which has turned out to be a really great removal spell. We have 1 Jace Vryn's Prodigy, who he counts as one of his win conditions, I guess if you want to mill your opponent out. We have 2 Baral Chief of Compliance, just a legendary creature, makes your sorceries and instants easier to cast, and if you can counter a spell, you get to draw a card and discard a card, but we rarely get to use that ability, though he is a good early game blocker. We have 3 Blessed Alliance, which is just a really nice card. We have 1 Telling Time, 2 Declaration in Stone, 4 Take Inventory to draw lots of cards. We have 2 Dynavolt Towers, deals with creatures and can help us win the game. We have 2 Fevered Visions, which can possibly help us win the game, but generally keeps our hand full of cards. We have 4 Spell Shrivels. These are the only counter spells in the deck. We have 2 Anguished Unmaking. We have 3 Glimmer of Genius, 2 Yahenni's Expertise, 1 Gideon Ally of Zendikar, one of our win conditions, 1 Torrential Gearhulk, another win condition, and Soaring Grim Nemesis, yet another win condition. We have 2 Plains, 3 Islands, 3 Swamps, 1 Mountain, 2 Shambling Vents, 2 Sunken Hollows, 2 Prairie Streams, 2 Drowned Catacombs, 2 Glacial Fortresses, 3 Aether Hubs, and 4 Evolving Wilds. So with this deck, we just want to counter everything that our opponent does, remove stuff, and try to get to one of our win conditions. Alright, let's see this deck in action and see how much I screw up my gameplay. Alright, we get to start things off, and this is not too terrible, though. I wish for something better, but you know, I think we could do with this. We'll keep this. I would have liked to see some card draw. We'll go ahead and lead off with, I think, the Shambling Vent, because that does have to come into play tapped. And hopefully we don't have to play the Fatal Push right away. We can kind of hold off on that. Opponent leads off with some green, but no first turn play. That is good for us. Drew an Anguish Unmaking. Okay, this is starting to look a lot better. I think we go with this. Do we need to go unless you control 2 more basic lands? I think we go with the Sunken Hollow now and just hang on, and that gives us access to most of our colors. We do have red in this deck, but we really only need it for Fevered Vision, so not necessary. Playing that now gives us access to all our colors, although it kind of tips our opponent off to what we're kind of doing, sort of. And there's a Fevered Visions, and we don't have any red. Our opponent didn't play anything yet. I guess I'll put out another Swamp. I guess doesn't really matter at this point, and then we just kind of marinate right now and see what our opponent does. We've got plenty of removal. If our opponent starts cranking out cheap creatures, we can get rid of them with Yahenni's Expertise. Yahenni's Expertise also lets us get Fevered Visions out, and just an Evolving Wilds. Green Wheel Liberator. I would have liked to. That's fine. We can Fatal Push that. End step, Fatal Push. Goodbye. 4-3. Nice play, though. We'll save our Spell Shrivels for other stuff. There's a Mountain. I'm tempted to Fever Visions now, but being that I have a Spell Shriver in hand, I think I wanna... We do have trouble getting damage going. So... If I Fever Visions it puts me in a bad position. Although we have an Anguish Unmaking, so maybe a Fever Visions wouldn't be so bad. It starts getting some damage on our opponent. It does help him, but it will help us as well. I mean, that could be a mistake playing that, you know, being that we gotta show. But this Anguish Unmaking should let us get rid of anything that we really are not. Anything that we're really concerned about. And a 2/3 we're not too concerned about. Yeheni's expertise can get rid of that if we need to go that way. Now the Fever Visions does help our opponent draw cards, but he does take damage for it, and that's kind of why I want to do it. This deck does have a little bit of trouble pushing through damage later, so any little bit that we can get is good, although I don't like letting our opponent draw cards. There's a Baral, Chief of Compliance, which is actually kind of nice to see. If we play him, I won't have access to my Spell Shrivel. I kind of would like to have that up. The alternative really isn't anything else. I think we go Baral. That leaves my Anguish Unmaking still up, so that's kind of okay. So we'll go with Baral. And actually, yeah, and then we'll Evolving Wilds, and then pass the turn. And just kind of go with that. Alright, well. What do we need to go for? Probably double blue? We'll probably go for another blue. Yeah. Let's crack this now. We'll go for another blue spell. Now, actually, oh, I can't counter that. So we could we can get rid of it if we really want to, but I'm not. Well, is he gonna gain life, or is he gonna make his creature bigger? Alright, a 3/4 is not something we want to see. Oh, are you gonna pile it on him? Alright. I don't mind that at all. Swings in for the attack. Eggs in one basket. Anguish Unmaking. Sends that away. And then he draws a card, but will take 2 damage. And then let's see. We get another Anguish Unmaking. Let us... I kind of feel like attacking with the Shambling Vent. I would need 3 lands. I don't know if I want to put down the Jace. I need 3 lands. I need this Plains down. Put the Plains. I'll attack with that. And then I can keep either Spell Shrivel up or go ahead and play Jace. I don't think I want to play Jace. I do think I want to attack with the Shambling Vent. And I think we just go for the attack here. Yeah. We want to try to squeeze in any damage that we can. And I can Spell Shrivel. And I may I may do that just to get the loot out of this guy. I don't think I'm gonna get to use Yahani's expertise. So he looks like his deck is all about just getting one guy down and pumping it up. I think we special with this. It'll allow me to loot, and I kind of want to do this. Drew a card, I take inventory. We'll let go of this island. If it's the retreat, it's probably gonna go for the life gain, obviously, because he's got no creatures in play. And he gets Nissa, Voice of Zendikar. Alright, he pluses her. I'm gonna do the damage to the Planeswalker there. And then I could anguish on making that if I really wanted to, but I think we really want to get Gideon down. Can I play Gideon? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And possibly a take inventory. Do I want to take him? Attack with this into that. Trying to see if there's. I mean, if I attack with both, I don't kill Nissa, but she'll die next turn, and I kind of want her to die. But if I do that, then I'm giving up playing Gideon, which I really want to do. Nissa's not that dangerous. Let's go ahead and, well, let's attack. Yeah, let's attack. We'll force the block. Oh, he lets it through. Well, that's interesting. We'll go ahead and we'll play Gideon here. And we'll make the 2/2 ally. And then getting Jace here could be good, would be probably good. But I kind of like to join the card, but oh, actually take inventory would only cost me 1 right now. Let's go with getting Jace out. We'll be able to flip him soon. Alright. Let's see if we can damage. Because she'll plus. Make another token. Now, if he doesn't get to below, he'll probably get below 4 cards. Fever Visions could take out the Planeswalker. But now that I got Big Bad Gideon here, let's see what our opponent will have going on. Doesn't look like a whole lot. Yeah, I feel like we're pretty much in control here, especially with Gideon down here. Shoulder to shoulder. Alright. Put on each up to 2 target creatures. That's good for him. So he's playing defensive there. But we've got so many things that we could do to him. Kind of considering doing the Yahani's expertise. I'll lose a bunch of my guys. That might not be worth it. Not when I can just take him out with these. Collective effort. Alright. Give them bonuses. Which I think puts him... Oh, nice. Very nice. Keeps his Nissa alive. Alright, Dynavolt Tower. Well, that... No, not quite yet. Let's see, how do we want to do this? We can Fatal Push one of those plants. Fatal Push the plant. Kill Nissa. Smack him in the face. And... anything else? We can Anguish Unmaking. We can... Alright. Let's lead off with a Fatal Push here. I want to make sure that goes away. I don't know that I want to do the take inventory just yet. Let us make him. And... oh, you know what? This is actually kind of better. Oh, we'll do that in a second. Let's go into attack. Let's go into the attack. I'm not going to make this into a 2-3. I probably could. But we'll swing to the face there. Go here. And also to the face, I guess. Confirm. Now, we haven't played a take inventory. So discarding it for the loot isn't terrible. Let's just do that. Probably should have done that first, but... and then we'll discard. Although... do we need the land? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not sure that we need the land. So I'll let go of the land. And then we'll +1 there. And... we'll lay down the Dynavolt Tower. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and just take inventory. Alright, leaves us with not much, but that's fine. Did that way so we can charge this up. And he doesn't have much he can do over there. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you may pay 1. If you do, put a +1/+1 on it and sacrifice it to... alright. Still trying to make his guys nice and lumpy over there. What's this guy? 3, 4. Alright. Ping my Gideon there. That's quite alright. Alright, so what do we do here? Glimmer of Genius, Anguish Unmaking. I want to get in there for some damage. I don't have enough to ping with that. We can Anguish Unmaking this guy. And swing. And it's just gonna cost me some life there. Alright. Anguish Unmaking you. Send you away. Powers that up a bit. We'll do this on you. Nerf you there. Our opponent has quit. We'll continue. We'll continue playing. We're gonna bump up Gideon there, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9, 10. That could have been the kill if I would have plotted that out right. Can I? Oh, yeah, we got the kill here. All right. Let's attack with all. I think this is the kill right here. And then we'll Glimmer of Genius now. Doesn't matter what we draw. Just let all that go. And then ping them off with the Dynavolt Tower. And there we go. Alright, maybe there could have been a better way for me to do that, but that worked out good. Thanks for playing, Zweebel. Alright, so we get to start things off here, and this is kind of interesting. I think I'll keep this. Although, island or swamp. I think we go lead off with the Prairie Stream here. The next turn we'll go into the Baral Chief of Compliance, which lets us play this Take Inventory for 1 mana when we need to. Kithian is a really great first turn play for him. Although, alright. And I think here we're gonna go with the Swamp, because that lets us get the Drawn Catacomb. And although a Declaration in Stone right now would be nice, but we can always do that later. Let's try to develop our board and see what our opponent's got. He's got to have three cards to 3 lands to make him indestructible, so I don't foresee an attack here. And if he does, I'll challenge him. I'll trade a mythic for a rare. Alright, that's interesting. So possibly white weenie deck. Sorin is nice to see. So what do we want to do here? I don't like either of those guys. Declaration on Stone on Gideon is a little bit better. I would like to take inventory. I can actually. The benefit of having Baral. This is actually kind of good. So we will. Would like to get Jace, but I don't have time to get him in yet. So we'll play the Glacial Fortress. Well, Declaration is still Gideon. I just want to get him out of there. And I could put Jace out now. Would that be better? I kind of want to start looting, but I don't have stuff to get rid of yet. We'll go with Jace. Try to develop our board. We don't want our opponent to get too far ahead on the board, and we're not going to attack here, so we'll just skip, and then we can take inventory after. It's not like I'm drawing multiple cards, just trading one for another, so it's not super useful. But I think this was good. Getting rid of Kithian there stops that threat and also stops the threat of this, or slows down that guy. A 2-3, he's going to be able to start cluing up. Another Declaration in Stone. Do we take inventory here? Only cost me 1. Let's go ahead and do that. A Blessed Alliance is nice to see. I don't really want to throw away lands yet because I really want to ramp up to Sorin right now. So I think we just Drown Catacomb and hang tight. Yeah. We're not attacking it, so we'll just skip and move on and see what our opponent's got. he's gonna be able to generate a bunch of clue tokens. So maybe I should have Declaration in Stone that thing. A Knight of the White Orchid. I think I played that wrong. I probably should have just Declaration in Stone that guy. So he's gonna attack me for 2 here. I'm not gonna bless the. I'd rather use the Blessed Alliance when I can do multiple things. So we'll let it hit me. I played that wrong. I should have Declaration in Stone that, but I'm thinking of this Bygone Bishop. I may need the Deck Stone. Although if I can get Soren can deal with it as well. How big does he get? Pretty big. So. Yahani's expertise would be good, is kind of nice right now. I could do it, but that would really wreck my board as well. And he's got some clue tokens there. Interesting here. I think I do need to put this guy down though. I really can't let that get big. Tough choices here, and I'm not close to flipping him. Yeah, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do the expertise right now. That would just really be bad for me. Oh, yeah. Let's Declaration in Stone this guy. I probably should get rid of this. He's gonna. Alright, pass. You know, I forgot I could have done the Blessed Alliance earlier because it only costs and pay the Escalate. Alright, that's fine. I really need to get up to Soren, but let's see what we got. Let's just try to hold on. He's got so many clue tokens there. Alright. Let's Bless Alliance and target opponent sacrifice creature, and I'm gonna put target player gains 4 life. Choose player to gain life, and you sacrifice your guy. Problem with Jace in this deck is like there's most things that I don't want to discard, and he gets that guy. Oh, Yahani's expertise is looking so good. Well, however, an Anguish Unmaking. Where's our lands, man? God damn it. If I were to discard Soren now, I won't get him back. So I really don't want to do that. Although it's really looking bad. But I think we can kind of hold on. We're not in dire straits just yet. So just play the long game. That's what this deck does, play the long game. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. Alright, well that's not good for us. I think we need to get rid of that. Would have liked to do it before the attack. But and then we can get just one of these guys. Alright, do I Jace here? Even if I turn now, because even if I turn him into Planeswalker, I still got to deal with this. I should have done it. Should have done it. Spell shrivel. Should have done it. Well, I'm gonna do it now. I think the spell shrivel is not gonna help us against what we've got going on over there. Let's plus on. It doesn't really matter here. And then I think Yeheni's expertise. I'm gonna lose my guy here, but I think we gotta do it. Our opponent's in such a better position than us, but I think we kind of need to. And we get another Baral. Oh, that's interesting. Not really what I wanted to see, though. So, our opponent does have an advantage here. He gets her creatures and non-basic lands. Gets another guy there. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. And we still don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will come into play tapped. Let's can I Yeheni again? No, because this makes non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. And so I cannot do. Wait a minute. Yes, I can. Do we do this again? Is the question. I think so. Cast target instant or sorcery. Confirm. We'll do it again. And we'll get to play Baral afterwards, right? Or does he die? Hold on a second. End the turn. You may cast a card or convert a mana cost, right? It happens after. Right? Yes. The effect of the -3/-3, then he comes out. Right. That's the correct way. Alright, we may be able to pull this out. Soren's gonna come down. And I think we've turned the corner here. And that's not really what I want to see. Let's put Soren. Our opponent has quit, so I think we pulled it out. Let's go ahead and plus here. A spell shrivel. We don't want to do that. We'll plus 1 here, and not gonna select anything. And we drop down this island. I don't know that I want to attack with Baral. I'm not, because he may have something to force me to sacrifice. I think I want to keep him around. So Consul's Lieutenant. I can't do anything about that. Although I could drain it. But at this point, and I can nerf it with this. Yeah, this just guy, he's got nothing. If it's renowned, it's got to deal damage to a player in order to get its effect. Cliffside Lookout. That helps him. This costs 5. Okay, man, he won't get to do it. Alright, with 2 planeswalkers, I think. Shit. Keeps getting guys out. We'll have to life drain him with Soren. And then nerf the other guys. Oh, wow. Nothing but creatures. Holy shit. Holy shit. Spell shrivel. Well. We definitely got to get rid of the Consul's Lieutenant. Alright, Consul's Lieutenant. This guy's bad for us too, though. But we can do that a little bit later. Let's do this. Boop, boop. On you. I don't like you getting renowned. We'll nerf you over here. And then pass the turn. We can block. We're not attacking. We can use this to block. And we have a spell shrivel available. So if he tries to cast a... Well... probably not going to work. Any attacks? Doubt it. Goes with that. We will make this... And we will go like this. Confirm the block. He's gonna pump up his guys. No. Oh, didn't do enough. Didn't notice that. So I lost on that trade there. Very bad. Very bad. Ugh. Alright, we need to... I think we still continue with the draining. That puts him down to 3, and he can kill it with that, but I can block. Yeah. 2. Drain this guy. Put this down. We'll plus over here. And nerf you. And that's good. Okay. I could attack here, but I want to keep him on defense. It's not over yet. But is this other creatures you control? So he gives it to himself. Alright, let's get this guy. Go for the block. And do you have a spell? Nope. Nope. So I think this is kind of a foregone conclusion. There's nothing here I really want to cast. Where are our cards, man? Let's plus here. Fatal push. We'll nerf this guy. Drop down the Aether Hub. Make this into a creature. And now we attack. And we can fatal push if we need to. Confirm. Doubt that he will block here. So Soren should be the killing card. Such a great planeswalker. Creature removal, and he can affect the other player, and draws us cards. And if we can ultimate him, which we probably won't get to do, if we ultimate him, then that's just gravy. All right, Cliffside Lookout. I don't see a reason why we play the spell shrivel, because we won't be able to counter it anyway. Alright, show me what you got. I don't think we fatal push yet. Let's draw a card here. Fever Visions is actually not that great. Let us... Is there anything I want to play here? I can do a take inventory to draw 2 cards. That's just not that good. We'll just continue nerfing this guy here. I don't think we want to Fever Visions. That just gives our opponent more stuff. Although I do want to draw cards. I will make this guy into a creature and attack. Yeah, Fever Visions is not really going to help us. It's just going to help us draw more cards, which we could use, but we already have a card drawing here with Soren, so we don't really need that. And I guess I'll just Evolving Wild. So I'm not going to play the Fever Visions. That will most likely just help the opponent. And I'll go ahead and crack this. No real reason to wait. I'll dig this mountain out of our deck. Whatever. I don't know if our opponent will attack here. Probably will. Show me what you got. I will fatal push you away. That's the one I kind of wanted to fatal push anyway. But so there we go. This is basically how this deck goes. It's a very slow plotting deck. You wanna just maneuver yourself into a position where you're just in complete control of the game. There goes Talia. If I play this, he pays that and doesn't do anything. It doesn't stop her, so that's fine. Does she have first strike? She does. She is such a freaking great card. Great creature. And nothing. Are you kidding me? Really? We can get rid of her. We can Declaration Stone, Anguish Unmaking, Blessed Alliance. Let's draw a card. Boop. There's a Blessed Alliance. So, do we need to play anything from our graveyard? Sorry. I mean, I guess we could do a fatal push. But I kind of like nerfing you. That forces Talia to attack, and then we'll bless the Alliance. Drop this Aether Hub. And we don't want to attack into that, so that'll be that. Take our turn. I probably should have just taken the win when he conceded. This is going on quite long, but it's kind of gonna just be a grind now. We're outdrawing him. We have so many creature kill spells to pretty much put down anything that he's got going on. So, are you gonna attack with Talia? Yep. Target opponent sacrifice that credit, and I'll gain the life. I'll gain the life. You sacrifice. And these spell shrivels are just sitting in our hand, which kind of sucks. But they're worth for powering up a Dynavolt tower if we get around to one. We could ultimate with Jace, but we're gonna win a different way. Glacial Folk. What the hell? We're not drawing shit, man. Alright. Draw a card here. Oh, we could have just drained our opponent there. I'm silly. I'm silly. Although, that's a nice drain right there. And so, we will nerf you. Actually, I could have done that a little bit better. And make you into a creature. Because he can block here. Unless I get tricky here. Alright, let's finish this. Let's finish this. I'll go with Fatal Push. Yes. Destroy that. Plop that down and we attack. There we go. And then now we finally finish it. Alright, so that's how this deck goes. Thanks for playing, Josh. 6 for many numbers. Alright guys, well thanks for watching me misplay some Magic Duels. If you have some critique on this deck or ways that you think could make it better, please comment down below, and as always, constructive criticism is always welcome. And if you have some deck lists that you would like to see played on this channel, be sure to submit them either down in the comments, or you can search for my email, ZeroBudgetGeek@gmail.com. I will definitely answer all incoming correspondence. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.